Just because the little girl smiled at him, this 30-year-old bachelor, it took 9 months, built an underground secret room, blocking the girl's way to school. He carried the girl into the secret room, sealed this place with a mechanism. The girl's name is Amy. Have a happy family. Her parents love her very much. I didn't expect this to happen. She sat on the ground at a loss. I also thought about calling for help. But no one answered her. I can only hide in the corner and shiver. Then the man came in. She looks like a frightened little rabbit, but the man didn't do anything to her. Carefully made the bed for her, with water and food, and tell her bedtime stories intimately. Seeing a man didn't hurt himself, Amy offered to let her go. But this sentence angered the man. He told Amy, "No one cares about you at all. Your family gave you up long ago, not even willing to pay a ransom." But is this really the case? It's obvious that he's cheating Amy. Her family wants to find her all the time. The police didn't find Amy's body. They even feel lucky, because it means she may still be alive. That day, the man was having afternoon tea with his elders. Suddenly the doorbell rang. The police came to the door. It turns out that when Amy was tied up, a little girl saw the white van. The man is a little flustered. No abnormality was found after police inspection. Turn around and leave here. Amy in the basement had no idea. She was so close to running away. Men in order to control Amy. Install the horn in the basement. It can monitor the movement of the basement. You can brainwash Amy through the loudspeaker. Repeat one sentence every day.
Obey me. Obey me. Obey me.
But Amy still didn't give up running away. Squeeze toothpaste on the lemon. Apply it to the arm. Say to the man when he comes,
"It's so bad, you have to take me to a doctor."
But the kid's trick can't fool him. He took Amy to the exit. Just go through here and get out. But every time she tried to escape, will be stopped by men, time after time. She lost her will to resist. To punish her, no food for Amy for 3 days. Hungry Amy chose to compromise. Start playing coquettish on the horn.
"Pretty please with pink sugar? Natasha would really like something to eat. Please."
But the man ignored her at all. Only repeat one sentence.
Obey me.
Amy, that's it. 4 years in pain. Long-term malnutrition made her as thin as a bone. But on this day, her life has changed. The girl has been imprisoned for more than 4 years. She had her first period in her life. The man told her to clean up. Amy said she needed a bath. After careful consideration, he took Amy out of the basement, looking at the sunshine outside the window, although only a wisp, but it also made her deeply trapped. I didn't expect to get into trouble after taking a bath. The man's mother found a long hair. Cautious men are afraid of exposure. Directly shaved Amy's head, but to compensate Amy, on Christmas Day, prepared Christmas gifts for Amy. Men also slowly relaxed their vigilance, occasionally let Amy out to breathe, although it is to let her do coolly. But seeing the sunshine made her feel very happy. Looking at Amy in the sun, the man finally exposed his nature. Take her to the attic, tie their hands together. Did something bad. Afterwards, Amy proposed to visit the backyard, step on the green grass, looking up at the moonlight in the sky, make her feel happy. When the man wants to take her back, Amy had the idea of resistance, was forcibly stuffed back into the basement by the man. But the freshness of the first resistance, Amy danced happily. Days pass by. She can already come to the kitchen, cooking for men, but clumsy, make men furious, punish her not to eat. Amy grabbed his food, left on the ground by a man, but she continued to eat. He was beaten by a man. He was locked back in the basement. Days pass by. Men are becoming bolder. Amy put on jeans, step on high heels, go shopping with men in the supermarket. The man kept close by, let her have no chance to ask for help. Just after Amy put on a bucket of paint, I found that the man was not around. The salesperson passed by. This is the best time for her to ask for help, but a voice came into my mind. Then the man came back. She lost her chance to escape. Looking at the salesperson reluctantly, I feel extremely regretful. The girl put toilet paper on the induction cooker. Smoke slowly filled the room. She leaned over her head and took a big breath. I want to end my life like this, but she's really sick. Get water quickly and put it out. Carefully tidy up the room. Afraid of being discovered by men. And a little perfume. But the room is so big. The man found the abnormality as soon as he entered the door. Catching Amy is a beating. It's not the first time she's been beaten. Every time I get beaten, she will record it on a roll of paper. Roll it up and put it in a box, for fear of forgetting the evil deeds of men. Before you know it, winter is coming. The man drove her to the ski resort. Amy wants to go to the bathroom. The man checked the women's room. No one was there. That's why I let her in safely. But there are others in the toilet. She summoned up the courage to ask for help. I didn't expect that she was a foreigner. The man found that there were outsiders in the toilet. Hurry up and drive Amy home. Another big treat in the garage. Amy, As usual, record his atrocities on paper. The roll of paper in the box is full. Today is 2,908 days since Amy was banned. It happens to be Amy's birthday. The man prepared a red skirt for her, although the heart is very resistant. But in order not to be beaten, she forced a smile and danced to the man. He vented his anger when he returned to the basement. At breakfast this day, the man told Amy to sell the car, ask her to help clean the car. While she was cleaning the car, I looked up and saw that the gate was not locked, but the man is right behind. Then the phone rings. The noise of the vacuum cleaner made him unable to hear the conversation clearly. Took the cell phone and went back to the house. Amy knew the opportunity was coming, threw down the vacuum cleaner and strode out. There was no one above the street at noon. I can't even find a figure for help. Finally, he escaped to an old woman's house, told her about the kidnapping, sitting under the tree waiting for the police to arrive. After 96 days, Amy finally came home. Hug your family closely, cry and shed bitter tears. And the man knew it was revealed, ran to the tracks, so I ended my sinful life. Such punishment is obviously too easy for him. But what can people do? What's more terrible is, the film was actually adapted from a real event. Those who are interested can watch the original film.